a large banner with the words, "It's okay to be white."
It's a statement that being white is under attack right now, and it's just not true.
Hanging over the Mass Pike in Newton for many to see during the morning commute.
That being white is such an advantage in society, and to suggest otherwise is just straight out racism.
The ADL says the "It's Okay to Be White" campaign goes back 2 years, and it's a matter that must be addressed.
It's important for people not to be persuaded or attracted to a message like this, because behind the words is bigotry. Behind the words is hate.
It's okay to be white.
They just can't help themselves. Hacker 4chan has done it again. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on boards.4chan.org, here on Politically Incorrect, as we've stated before, it's okay to be white, a campaign to expose mainstream society for being anti-white, has worked perfectly. You see, the "It's Okay to Be White" operation, the troll, is to expose people because what does the statement mean? It's okay to be white. Very simple. It is okay to be white. Now, it's a completely innocent, innocuous statement. So, when you react negatively to the statement, the only implication is this, and this is why it's 4D chess. Are you saying that it's not okay to be white? And there you have it. You see, if you call these signs bigoted or hateful, well, you're the one who's being bigoted and hateful, because there's nothing hateful about these signs. It was meant to be that way. That's the brilliance of this message. It's okay to be white. It is okay to be white. Imagine if you made a sign that said, "It's okay to be Mexican." And then these same people took the sign down and said, "That's a hateful message. Take it down." What's your first thought? What do you mean it's a hateful message? It said it's okay to be Mexican. Are you saying it's not okay? And there you have it. And they just can't help themselves. Even if 4chan tells the media, even if they let them know, the media cannot help themselves. Now, I want you to check this out. Here we see a screenshot. See News Boston. "It's okay to be white" banner hanging over Mass. Pike sparks outrage. So this is a sign, and this is what caused him to freak out, because someone put up this sign saying it's okay to be white over the freeway. And Anna in here brings up a really good point. Why would a sign like that spark outrage? Are they outraged because they don't think it's okay to be white? Anon replies, "This is the point, waking people up. I hear normies talking about it often. They're just too busy being wages to do anything. Fact, average American has only 4 hours of free time every day." It's absolutely true. Americans are overworked, we don't get enough vacation, we sure as hell don't get paid vacation. The term wagey means someone who's stuck working an hourly wage. You know, most of us. Now, I have another post here that's really important. Anon says it right here. Let's check it out. "I know, one of your waste of space journalists are going to click on and scroll through this thread. I hope you stay a while and listen. I hope you stop and read this very post, because there's something you need to know. You need to reflect on where you are right now and why. Your job is to write things, which will cause people to click on your shitty website and generate traffic for it. The ones signing your paycheck don't give a F what you write, so long as it makes the advertisers happy. The thing is in vogue today is spreading a moral panic about white nationals. So come here hoping to find something that you can write about, and you have. You saw a bunch of Polacks scheming to make the rainbow flag its own symbol, just the same as with the milk and the OK sign. You knew what they were doing, but you still couldn't help yourself. Your demand for hate far exceeds the supply, so you will gobble up anything we shit out. Because you're an addict. You're addicted to hate. You need it. That's where our relationship is right now. We are the dealer, and you are the 2-bit whore. It doesn't matter how upfront we are with our plans, and how exactly we intend to cause chaos. You got deadlines, and we got your effing slop ready for you 24/7. There's articles studying just how quickly we can spread memes, and now you are unwittingly spreading them for us. Enjoy your time on Earth. Your social media account has a long, lurid history of your anti-white rhetoric, and you won't escape the consequences when your power structure collapses. This Anon basically says it all. He points out the fact that the media is so addicted to clickbait. They're so addicted to outrage. They will write about any troll, even if they're told, "We're fooling you. This is going to be a 4D chess move. It's going to make you look bad." They either don't see it because they're dumb, or 2, they do see it, but they post it anyway because they want those clicks. They're so desperate for relevance. I made a lot of videos covering the mainstream media, and I made a lot of videos covering hackers on 4chan. Yet, time and time again, the hackers on 4chan get all the views. It's almost as if this dingy little image board website is more relevant to the average person than the mainstream media. I can't wait to see more news stories about this. The outrage is laughable, and it's still early. It's only one day after Halloween. I'm sure that more stuff is going to happen. More stories, more outrage, more hilarity. So this sign and others like it are already causing outrage. Here's a Twitter user who says, this sign, right? They saw this sign. It's okay to be white. Not like that, it isn't. So you can see that this stuff works. It makes people angry. It upsets people. Here's another one. The wife and I went to get a beer and saw this taped to a sign as we were leaving. He jumped out of the car and ripped it off. So this works. It completely exposes these people for the disgusting human beings they are. And I want you to notice something in the video on the news website that's complaining about the banner and the outrage. The man who rips down the sign and claims it's a hateful thing. First of all, I wonder where he hails from, ethnic and cultural background are. I'm not sure. I don't know if he's white. I don't know if he's maybe not white. What I do know is this man is full of shit.
It's pretty disappointing to see people in Massachusetts using a platform like that to disseminate a message that excludes people and targets people.
It was a passerby who saw the banner before police arrived who took it down.
This man is lying. He literally has the nerve to say, this message sends the false impression that whites have difficulty in America. This is simply not true. They have great privilege.
In this case, they would have urged the person to take the sign down, but by the time officers arrived here on the scene, it was already taken down.
No, I don't want to say this man is something he's not. Like I said, I do not know his background. But whites do not have privilege. In America, they don't. It is not privilege to be around places more just because you're a large portion of the population, which they are. It makes sense. If 60% of the population is white, it would make sense that 60% of employees are white. But you know what's not? You know what is a sign of privilege? Overrepresentation. If you're a minority, I don't know, African American, maybe you're Asian, maybe you're Jewish, whatever the case may be. If, and only if, somehow you are in, I don't know, one example. Let's just say that African Americans are 13% of the population. But what if, in a given company, they were 40% of the employees? That would be overrepresentation. That would not make sense. It is not the same proportion as the population. That would mean that if you are African American, somehow you're getting more privilege because they're hiring African Americans more, which in turn screws over everybody else. So whites in America do not have privilege. However, I have seen time and time again that thanks to affirmative action and whatever certain people are smoking, they are far, far, far overrepresented. So this is a false narrative. And in fact, it seems the opposite seems to be the case. So, Hacker 4chan has done it again, my friends. All hail to the king. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Do you think it's okay to be white? Be sure to let me know. Now, as always, if you want to support the channel, you can do so by joining me on Patreon or Subscribestar. You can join for however much you wish, and doing so will give you access to Fight Club, a private Discord server. There's also PayPal and Bitcoin options if you're interested. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.